Hi, welcome to 3D Leisure Home with me, Gail Harknesd. Hope you're well this morning. We're going to be doing FBX, which is fat burn extreme, 20 minutes, pushing really hard after your warm up, and then you have a little cool down. This one is called oblongata, and we have 14 exercises, so we haven't done this one before. Work within your means, try and do every exercise as hard as you can possibly push, and then have a rest, then come back in, and once you feel you've recovered, push as hard as you can. So you might need to take longer rest breaks, there might need to be little short rest breaks, but work within your means. If you have any injuries, take it down. But the main thing is enjoy it, guys. Work hard, take rest as and when you need it, because you don't get given them, but you are meant to rest and work to your max. So the warm-up, do the warm-up and the demo with me, and then do the hard push once your music kicks in. You only need a drink of water, yourself, a mat and space. So clear away anything you might kick, and you might need to turn side on for some of the exercises. You might need to make them easier, harder. So anyway, we're ready to go this morning. So hopefully this will be a good one, and you just really push as hard as you can. That's the main thing. Okay, so let's warm up together. Feet a bit apart, pushing bottom, back and up. So we squeeze the hips forward as we come back up, and we sit back low. And we want to be jogging out, so a little jog on the spot, quiet feet. And then push the hands up and down, get the hands upper body to warm up, kick the legs side to side, and then let's do little twists. So we want to be twisting, warm up the waist, kick back up to the bottom, towards your bottom, or to touch your hands, knees to the front, nice high lifts, circle the arms forward, jog it back out, and circle the arms back, and cross, squeeze back. Give me a couple of lunges, so go forward, landing heel to toe, low as you want to go, and then backwards. So standing back, nice wide step back, low knee coming down, and then side to side, just tapping, reaching to the floor, or just to where you can. Keep the legs wide, twist down, change, and just reach again, swivel the arms round, and let's warm up with our demo. So S and S, we have 8 sprints and 8 squats. So you sprint, like we always say, arms moving with the legs. So 8 sprints, nice and brisk. March is easier. 8 squats, nice and low with a push out of the hip. So all the way down and up. Lower is the harder, not as low is easier. And that is just 8 of each. Squat, thrust, press up. So you want to be jumping back, out and in, and then a press. So you're out and in, you jump back, tummy up and in. So we do a press of your choice, press up. So that can be a walk in and out as your option, and a knee press is the other choice to make it a little bit easier. Wood chop, I haven't done for ages. Love the wood chops. So the wood chops, you want to Think of your feet as if you're doing a golf swing. So you want to reach down, go first, 2 hands if possible to the floor, and then you swivel round onto your toe. So that'll take any pressure off your knee. So you come back and twist, back and twist, and then we change sides. So you might not be able to reach to the floor. You might only be able to reach down and a small swing. If you get giddy, slow it down, don't twist as much. And if you want to go to your own pace, then that is fine too. Slow or fast. Then we have power squats. So power squats give yourself space to travel forward. So we do 2 hops forward, and then we jump and turn back and come back the other way. So you squat, squat, turn, squat, squat, turn, and then we do 4 jacks. Making that easier is not as low on what I call bunny hops. Turn, 2 jumps back, and then you can do a tap out if you don't want to do your jacks. Yes, with me so far? So we have, what have we? We have jack, plank, jack, plank, you're down in your plank position, hands underneath shoulders, bottom flat, and then these feet jump out and in. So out, in, out, in, out, in, easier, tap, tap, tap. And if that's too difficult for you to keep in that plank, you can just take it down and do a knee plank. But hopefully you can just stay in the full arm plank, jump out and in, or tap, rest when you need to rest. We have 1 squat, 1 jump. So squat, 1 jump, you want to give your space to travel. So you jump to the side. So you jump to the side and jump up, jump to the side and jump. So jump and up, jump. So the wider you travel, the harder it'll be. If you take out the jump, it'll be small side step or big. And then either reach up without the jump if you're taking out the jumps altogether. So feel free, if you are taking out the jumps, that you work around that. So the next one we have mountain climbers. If you want the legs to come under diagonally, again, plank. So plank, important, belly button is up, but also that the tummy is up with the bottom down. So we're not up here doing like these little twists. You're down and you're diagonal. So you can go slow, you can go fast, but you want the knees to come across and under. So opposite knee coming to elbow. Yes, you with me so far? Hope you're doing all of these with me. Get them warmed up. And then we have up down runs. So again, space. So you run forward for 4, you tap down to the floor, you run back for 4, and you give a jump up. Try and tap down maybe opposite hands so that you reach. If you want to take out the jump, take out the jump. If you want to reach 2 hands to the floor, so long as you jump running forward, 4, back 4, and obviously walking instead of running is easier. Oblique plank, we are on elbows for this, so you might need extra protection underneath your elbow. I'll show you the full leg first one, and then I'll show you easier option. But we want the hip, guys, to drop down and up today. So you might need extra padding. Elbow directly under shoulder, hardest, feet on top of one another, and this hip comes down and up. I breathe out as I push up. To make that easier, 1 foot in front of each other, and to make that easier again, knee on the floor, and that's your options. Try it on the other side, being as we're down on the mat. You might have one better side than the other. Might have a little bit of an imbalance going on or a bit of a weakness on one side. So work within your means. You might be full legs on one side and build up your strength. So we're down and up, one foot in front, easier. Knee on the floor, easier again. Reach up, keep the two shoulders stacked on top of one another. Keep the hips stacked, so don't lean back. Draw the belly button in and make sure your elbow is under the shoulder because that supports your body and you want to be good posture for that. If you need a rest in between, have a rest. Then after our oblique planks, we have squat throws. Squat throws is basically that. You squat, but you bring your bottom down and the hands down, and you throw as if you're throwing something over your shoulder. So drop your bottom, throw, drop your bottom, throw, drop, throw, drop, throw, drop, throw. So I usually let my toe again, as my heel lift here, so that you can keep on that and you're not actually twisting as much, just throwing over your shoulder, but it does take pressure off your knees. Don't squat as low if you want to make it easier. Okay, go agility is the one I usually get mixed up on because it has 3 moves. My brain doesn't always work this time in the morning. So we have 4 jumps and then 2 and 2. Your 4 jumps is side to side for 4. Travel, land squat, or you can just do 4 jumps. After that, we have 2 split jumps. So a split and a split, knee low, jumping high. Easier for that is not as low, and easier for that is a tap back, and then 2 squats, which is squat, push. If I remember this when it comes to this in the music, it'll be good. So 4 side to side, 2 split jumps, 2 squats. And then we have 2 hip sit up on the mat, sitting down. And you think, yay, but it'll not be a rest. On your mat, you tap your hips and your heels. So if you can, legs are up, you tap and extend. Tap, tap, tap. Pushing the legs out, drawing the belly button in, and of course breathing, don't hold your breath. If you really can't manage to hold the legs up, sink back and just come up and tap. But try, if you can guys, to have those legs up, even if you try for a couple and you have to rest and then go again. Then we have waist worker. So we're going to do not the single ones, we're just going to do normal waist worker. So the hands are to the temples, legs are wide, we reach down to the back of the heel or towards inside of these legs. The closer you come back in, the harder it'll be. Hand stays to temple on the other side, and we bend and touch. You know, if you can't reach, then you just come down to where you can, but bend and get that squat in. Push your knees out. So you get a real burn into the legs, but you're working your obliques, your waist. And then we have Russian sprints. So this will be a bit of fun. Russian sprints on your mat. Hands, comfortable position. You're going to be kicking up with the legs up. So we are up, but we kick, 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 kick. So this will get the heart rate up. The faster you go, you can go slow, or you can just do one at a time, slow. But try and do fast, fast, fast. Keeping the bottom off the floor and resting in between when you need to have a rest. And that is it, 14 exercises. So, quick stretch. Bottom, back and up. push in and changing sides, stretching out the hamstrings here, mini stretch. And we want to heel to bottom, so lift your heel, squeeze it in, keep the knee down, push. Might need to adjust my camera slightly, don't know if I'm chopping off my head in the screen, I can't get this right. And legs out, wiggle the legs, drop the head, stretch your inner thighs, adductors, head down, bring the feet back in and out. And then we're going to reach up with the wrist, or just reach up if you don't want to hold the wrist, up and over on out breath. And then we change, we lift up on in breath and over on out. So again, work as hard as you can, guys. When this music kicks in, you want to go really, really hard. Push till you feel you have to stop. If you're not pushing till you have to stop, you're not working hard enough. You want to take that heart rate up till you rest and come back in and go again. So it's work, rest, and repeat. Okay, let's just tilt this up a little bit. So this is your time to have a quick little drink if you need one. Yeah, maybe there. Okay, hopefully you can still see my feet in this. I'm either chopping off my head or chopping off my feet. Probably chopping off my head is a better look. Okay guys, are you ready to go? You're going to give this your max. So we want really hard push. The first exercise you're going to be doing is S and S in your oblongata workout. So S and S, 8 sprints. Are you ready? And 8 squats.
This is the Fatbird Extreme Obligata workout.
Here we go.
S and S.
Sprints for 8. So 8 sprints, 8 squats. Push hard. Go team. Yay.
Squat thrust, press up.
Okay, so squat thrust with your press. So we jump back, in, out, press, in, out, press. So you can walk in, walk back, and you can do your knee press, or you can do your jump in, jump back, tummy up, and the press. Walk in, walk back, S and S, 8 sprints, push your neck, and push your hips out, bottom right down on your squats. When you sprint, work those elbows, past feet.
Squat thrust, press up.
Okay, squat thrust. So as I said, if you want to take it down, walk in, walk out is your easier option. Press of your choice, low press, tummy up, walk in, walk back, and a press. Harder, jump in, out, press.
S and S.
Here we go, 8 sprints. So you know these two, so you can speed them up now. Go team. Woo.
Squat thrust, press up.
Okay. Work it. Work it. So. Keep that tummy up. Keep the chest low when you press.
Wood chop right.
To the right. So let's lean to the right. Right, twist left. Right. So when you say wood chop right, you go to the right first. Stop any confusion. Woo. I breathe in as I tap down. Breathe out as I twist.
Power squats.
2 hops forward. Traveling. So here we go. 2 jump. 2 back. Turn. 4 jacks. Jump. You can speed this up.
Wood chop left.
Left side. Reach. Don't forget, come on to swivel toe. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you can't reach, go to where you can. Try and reach down.
Plank.
Okay. Jack plank. So those feet, guys, bottom down, out and in. Tummy tight. Work it. No bottom up, bottom down. You can tap, make it easier. Right side. Go. Fast. Woo! Love these. Yay.
Power squats.
Jumps. Travel. Or jumps or taps. Smaller jumps, easier. But you want to be low if you can. Tapping out if you want to take out the jack.
Wood chop left.
Left side. Yay. If you can't reach, you know, you take it to where you can. You can be slow, controlled. You can be flat out. Depends on your flexibility.
Jack plank.
Jack plank. If you have sore wrists, you can come down onto your elbows, team. Head in line with the spine. Bottom down. Tummy up. Woohoo!
Wood chop right.
Right side. Think of this waist. Yes. Great for toning. Whew. Stretch your hamstrings. Whew.
Power squats.
Jumps. Low, low, lower you go, harder, bounty, jump, turn, 2, turn, jacks,
Wood chop left.
left side, left first now, leaning left, twisting right. Woo! If you get giddy, slow it down. Or stop, recover, come back in. Yes.
Jack plank.
Okay. Bottoms down, team. Tummy up. Head in line. Keep that good posture. Quiet feet. Yay. So good.
One squat, one jump.
Okay. Jump to the side. Jump up. Jump. More space you cover, higher you jump, harder it'll be. If you take out the jump, reach. Out the jump, reach. Loads of options.
Mountain climbers.
Knees come diagonal. Plank, you know your plank. Bottom down, tummy up. Slow will be knees coming opposite. Fast will be still with bottom down. Breathe.
One squat, one jump.
Okay, are you ready? Woo! How much floor can you cover? You might need to turn side on in your room. Yes.
Mountain climbers.
Knees. Come on. Work this. Fast as you can go. Rest when you need to. Faster. Yay, yay, yay. Woo. Bottom down. Tummy tight.
One squat, one jump.
Jumping. Yes. Warming up. You might need to turn. Side on. Up. Jump. High. Out without a jump. Or you might want to side jump and jump centre if you had issues jumping with the knees.
Climbers.
Mountain climbers. Don't forget that belly button. Work it. Draw it up. Woo! Go team. Give it your max. Work to stop.
Up, down runs.
Forward. 4 runs forward. Tap the floor. 4 runs back. Give me jump. You might want to reach down. Opposite hand. Jump. If you're taking out the jump, just do reach. Tap.
Oblique plank left.
Left. Elbow down. Or knee if it's too difficult, or one foot in front of the other, if you're in between. Push. Keep his head pushing up. Drop down and up.
Squat, throw.
Low bottom on your squat. And chuck over your shoulder. Wide legs. Are we throwing? Yes. Mean it. Dot down.
Oblique plank right.
Right elbow down. Protection if needed. Under that elbow. If you're on a comfy mat, you might be okay. Hard throw, like me, is so. Push. Woo.
Up, down runs.
Okay. Run team. Fast now. 4. Back 4. This is jump high. This is travel fast. Come on. This is your max. Mentally be pushing hard as you can.
Oblique plank left.
Left side. Down and fast. Okay. Are you with me? Woo! Looking good. Yeah. Breathe. Push. Yes, love it. Down, track, track, bottom, down, 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 not, no, yay, go for it. Right elbow down. You might just want to double up your mat, whichever. Make sure your elbow is underneath. Option, the easiest to, as you know, is the knee on the floor, and you need to rest, you come back in.
Up, down, runs.
We are running it. High. Can you touch the ceiling? Woo!
Oblique plank left.
Left. Yeah, we are working it today. Woo. This waist will be working hard. Woo. Between your wood chops, side planks, throws.
Squat, throw.
Yeah, squat throw. I breathe out as I throw. Push those knees wide. Push. Bottom down.
Oblique plank right.
Right. Okay. Middle option. One foot in front of each other. Easier. Knee harder. One foot on top of the other. And stick with it. Push hard.
Go, agility.
Okay. 4 jumps side to side. Yes. Squat, squat. Followed by 2 split jumps. Low, low. 2 squats. Low, push, low, push. Jump, 4. 2 split jumps. Toe hip. Legs up. Extend. I breathe out as I bring the knees in.
Go, agility.
Okay, side to side team. So you can either do jump, jump, without planting down the foot, like so. 2 split jumps, 2 squats. So if you're speeding this up, so you get more in. 4, 2, and 2.
Toe hit sit up.
Down. Are you ready? Loads of tummies and obliques today. Good. Keep it going if you can. Rest if not. Come back in strong. Woo.
Go, agility.
Forwards. I don't know about you, but I need to have a drink soon. 2 split jumps, 2 squats. So you can go hard at it with these low, hard at it, low split jumps, or attack back.
Toe hit sit up.
Toe hip. Again. Fast. Extend. Slow. Fast. Whatever. Stop, start. Go with it. Just keep going.
Waist worker.
Waist again. Wide legs, hands, temples. Reach down to floor, back up, bend. So we squat and reach. Squat and reach. Push the knees out. The closer you reach to center, the harder, easier, just reaching down. Russian sprints team. Hands, comfortable, kick. Woo. Slow, without the jump, with the jump, fast, tummy down.
Waist worker.
Waist. As I said, loads for the obliques and tummies today. We are smashing it. Are you with me? Woo!
Russian sprints.
Go team. Try and keep the speed up. So, go. Woo! Breathe.
Waist worker.
Back to the waist. Wide. Reach. Out breath in. Slow, harder.
Russian sprints.
They are so tough. How are you finding these? Yeah? Take the hatches up. Go till you have to stop. Stop, recover. Come back in. I need a drink. Keep it going, team. Well done. Didn't realise that was the end. Could have pushed that extra half a second.
Obligata workout is now over.
You did
Let the
awesome.
afterburn begin.
Awesome. Right, let's stretch today. I think we'll do it from seated. So we'll take it down, bring the feet in, push your knees down to give your inner thigh stretch. So good and awesome. Come on, push those knees down on out breath. Lift the spine, tummy in. Get the inner thighs to stretch from your jump side to side. Done loads today. Okay, so we're going to take the legs wide. Take them out. Reach up, lift the spine. Bring the hand down either on the leg or underneath the leg and bring over the top arm like an open C. Looking up to the elbow, reaching down. You might want to grab your toe and change it. Give a big stretch to this waist. So you might only just be coming to wherever you're comfortable. Just go with a good stretch. You might want to come down. On out breath, try and increase so you get lower. We've got a little 4 minutes to go. So that's inner thighs stretched nice and the waist. Okay, we want to stretch the front of the leg, so we'll do that from our lie down position. So we're just gonna lie down on the side. You can lie flat if you wish, but we want to drag this heel in towards the bottom, but you want to push your hip out so you get a good stretch right into the front of the quads. And then we'll just roll over, doesn't matter which way you're facing, into the other side, grabbing that heel, pushing out the hip, guys. Try and get the heel as close to your bottom as possible. really, really tight squeeze. Those quads should have been burning in this workout, or your split jumps, side jumps, and let go. Okay, so we're going to just come forward with one leg. You want to stretch out your hip flexor. So we want to just take the foot, creep the foot forward, and then lunge, keep the chest high, push down till you feel a stretch up the front into the hip. Oh, so good. We want to take this into a little hamstring stretch as well. So we want to plant the hands each side of your foot like a little runner's lunge, and then we want to straighten that leg, push the bottom back, come forward, sink into the lunge. If you want to make this harder, lift up the toe, come forward. So we're riding forward and then we're dragging back, pushing the chest down. So we sink forward, good stretch front of the leg and the hip. Hamstring, lift bottom, back and up, chest down. So you might want to still keep that foot down, flat, and just extend. And then we want to change legs. So you can just swap over. Again, wiggle that foot forward. Bring your hands onto the leg and allow your body weight to just sink down with this big, nice, tall spine. Pushing down through the front of the hip. And then we'll take the hands each side. So you might want to bring your foot back a bit. And then we want to sink forward and back just enough to have a stretch. Now you might have a slight bend on this leg to the front. You might find it's too much to kind of straighten out totally. So long as you feel the stretch, you might be able to go further. Each time you come back, you might feel that muscle sort of relaxing off, allowing you to take it to a little bit of a deeper stretch. So we want to push, and you might want to just keep the toe down and not come back as far. So it might be enough for you just to come slightly back. So work within your range. And excellent. So that's good. We've stretched the quads, we've stretched the hamstrings and the waist. So we're going to sit with the legs bent to the front, and we're just going to stretch out the triceps. So we want one hand behind your back and elbow lifting up, chin up. Get a stretch down from your press ups, and then we want to change. Take that hand back, keep the hand drawn across the elbow and the other hand stretching down towards the floor at the back. Lift the chin to push back pressure on the arms. Get those triceps to really lengthen. Stretch out the shoulder, draw the arm across. Straight arm, bent arm drawing over. Keep the body square to the front so we're not twisting. Change it. And squeeze. Nice stretch for the back of the shoulder. And then we're going to just stretch thumb out and a couple of minutes over here. Thumb down, take it back, open up the wrist, top of the wrist. Open up the bottom of the wrist with the thumb out. Stretch back, top of the wrist with the thumb in. And well done, team. That was so good. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you did take rest breaks and drinks as and when you needed it, and hope you are a sweaty mess. So if you are not feeling that hard enough, then the next time you come on and you do it, just jump higher, just speed it all up. The faster you go, the less breaks you take, the harder it'll be. But the aim is you work tough, you work hard, you push that heart rate up, stop, recover. So I enjoyed that, hope you did. And if you're joining me tomorrow, I shall see you 12 o'clock for Fitness Pilates. If not, have a great weekend and stay well. Thanks very much, team. Bye.